In this bulletin, a world-renowned neurosurgeon has been awarded a medal by US President Bush. Kids on the New South Wales Central Coast run for a charity that will help other kids. And a new Christian school building in New Zealand wins Master Builders Awards. This is InFocus Adventist News. Hello, I'm David Gibbons. The neurosurgeon best known for separating conjoined twins and controlling brain seizures in children has been awarded the US Presidential Medal of Freedom. Dr. Ben Carson, a committed Seventh-day Adventist, has been presented with America's highest civilian award for his outstanding contributions to medicine and his motivating influence on America's young people. According to US President George W. Bush, Carson overcame a grim future of poverty, crime and violence to become a scholar, a healer and a leader. Carson was presented the award before cabinet members and congressional representatives at a White House ceremony. The newly opened Taronga Adventist School in New Zealand has received 3 awards in the Master Builders competition, and the school has won the Superior Award for commercial buildings in Taronga. Constructed by Adventist builder Colin McMillan, the building was awarded for its minimalistic and contemporary construction. One local member of Parliament who attended the opening ceremony said that it takes most builders 10 years or more to get recognised. The new building will now compete in the National Building Finals to be held in August. Paul Brantley wants the Seventh-day Adventist Church to be the world's best run organisation, and now it's his job to help make that happen. Brantley, a former education and healthcare consultant, is director of the church's new Office of Assessment and Program Effectiveness, which was established at the church's US headquarters in December 2007.
We want to promote the best organizational practice of all of our church entities around the world.
Dr. Brantley is now on a 16-day visit to Australia, New Zealand and Fiji to look at how the church can use best organisational practice to make mission more effective. 75 kids in South Australia have come together for an afternoon of stories, games and crafts which help them to look at Jesus. Church leaders are concerned that most Christians do little to acknowledge the spirituality within children, so they organised the rally for their children as well as their parents. The grown-ups had their own meetings where they were taught the importance of modelling and passing on spirituality to kids. A new pidgin language Bible will be launched in the Solomon Islands in July. The launch of the translation will be the biggest event in the 2008 Year of the Bible, declared by the Solomons government. And it coincides with the nation's 20th anniversary of independence celebrations. It took 14 years to translate hundreds of pages from the Old Testament and to revise an outdated translation of the New Testament. Solomon's Pidgin is spoken by 350,000 people, or 72% of the population. Over the past 9 weeks, 401 primary school students at the Central Coast Adventist School in New South Wales have collectively run more than 4,300 kilometres. And so far, they have raised more than $4,000 for Variety, the children's charity. And the money is still coming in. Brenda Lambert, a teacher at the school, and her driving companion Robin Coburn are better known as the Cupcake Girls, and they will be completing 4,000 kilometres in Candy, their Cupcake Car, in the Variety Bash again in August.
We wanted the children to actually run the 4,000 kilometres that we'll be driving this year.
The funds raised by the school kids will be used by Variety to help children in need. And finally, in this week's record, the Signs website logs 250,000 unique visits. An Adventist jailer in Papua New Guinea rejoices in seeing 11 inmates converted. And a Botswanan-made film tells the story of a Kalahari bushman who travelled 300 kilometres to find a new spiritual home. That's the news for this week. Don't forget that the full edition of InFocus can be seen on Hope TV every Friday night and again on Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for watching. I'm David Gibbons.